battle we go through life. We ask for a chance is fair. Chance equal our stripe. Chance to do it there. We should win. Let it be by the code. Faith and honor held high. We should lose. Stand by the road. Cheers and lose go by. Day by day. We get better and better. We can't be beat. Won't be beat.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 6 of Hawk Talk. My name is Mike Hughes. I'm here with my man Tyler Riley.
Hey, it's good to see y'all. It's been a couple weeks, man.
Hey.
Glad to be back.
Glad to be back, too. Coming off a 33-15 victory over Kent Island. We'll get to that in a second, but first we're going to take you around the Seahawks Sports Lexicon with Seahawks Scoreboard. So there are your scores from the past week in Seahawks sports land. Checking out the Kent Island football game, 33-15 victory for Stephen Decatur. What you think?
I think, honestly, I was surprised.
Yeah.
Not taking anything away from Kent Island or our boys, but I think it was pretty one-sided for our Stephen Decatur Seahawks. I mean, they made the long bus trip and we're not flat, right off the get-go. Took an early lead, took the crowd out of it. They had a big crowd. I had a former teammate of mine and friend of yours from CSD, Mr. Lucas Hansen. He was up there watching it. He lives in Kent Island now, so he was keeping me up to date, and he just said our boys were just too fast. And that's not any surprise to us here, on Hawk Talk and with the broadcast crew. So, but we got Bryson and Kareem. They made statements, didn't they?
100%. Yeah, Bryson 14-20, 249, 3 touchdowns. Kareem 3 catches, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. Those guys put their mark on the game for sure.
Yeah, and with Kareem, man, it's when he touches the football, something special is going to happen. We were just talking before the broadcast here about what he can do. We saw a highlight reel of him, 360 windmill dunking. So really, it's a slam dunk or a home run. When Kareem touches the football. So and spreading it out, Coach Coleman, the offense, and Bryson likes to get everybody involved, and he has to get involved as well. So, I see more touches for Mr. Bolden as we get down the stretch run moving forward. So.
Can certainly see that. First victory for Stephen Decatur over Kent Island since 2008 or 2007, depending on who you ask or where you read it. Wow. And the first time they've lost on their home field in at least 2 years. I think it was in 2 years.
to me, right there tells you that not taking anything off of them, but we've got something special going on here down in Berlin.
We didn't want to say it out loud,
Right.
We had played some smaller schools, but this was legit.
This was legit, and we're getting into a 2 or 3 week stretch now where the heavyweights are getting ready to go at it.
100%.
The Foremans and the Tysons of the Bayside are really gonna get the pecking order set.
Yeah. It's like a round robin. We had Kent Island last week. We've got North Carolina this week coming up, and then North Carolina goes to Kent Island the week after that. 3 top teams in the Bayside, you would think. We'll see at the end of that.
A little Bermuda Triangle. We'll see what the points differential is amongst the 3 of them. When the dust settles. So
So Solito, Gavin, 3 catches, 31 yards, big 4th down touchdown catch. Amari Emanuel, 8 tackles, 2 assists, a blocked extra point that was huge, which kind of takes us into our next segment, which is the Hammond tough guy, and that is
Amari Emanuel.
Yes, sir.
Amari Emanuel. Congratulations, Mari. You really put a stamp on this game. The coaching staff was talking to us with Hawk Talk, letting us know that it was around the football and just playing like your hair was on fire the entire, as soon as you stepped off the bus. And we know Bobby Hammond is always passionate about guys that really are fiery. Bobby's a fiery guy. So you earned it this week, buddy. Congratulations.
Yeah. And apparently Amari was spotted visiting Army the day after the game.
All right, West Point.
Yeah,
West Point. That's huge, man. Good for him. Exactly. Good for him. They'll be getting a good one. I hope they bring him up there. Yeah. That's for sure.
So congratulations, Amari Emanuel. Having a tough guy this week.
We'll go ahead and transition this right over to Hawk Talk Player of the Week, or Players of the Week, we should say. It's our Stephen Decatur golf team, Mr. Hughes.
They I'm going to say Bayside champs, not Bayside champs.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Close. Not yet.
Maybe by the time this airs.
Hopefully.
Yes. They're district champs.
Yes. Yeah.
And then Thursday, before this airs Thursday night, they'll be competing for the Bayside title. So hopefully, at this point, they will have won it.
Yeah, and they've got some beautiful weather, and they're playing some beautiful golf right now. That's for sure. So
Coco Hut with a 74. Clayton McCabe, 77. Evan Oglesby, a 78. Sam Boger, an 85. Team shoots a 314 to win. Congrats to our Hawk Talk Players of the Week, the golf team.
Congrats, guys, and give me a lesson when you get a chance.
All right, so looking ahead, this week's game tomorrow night here at Stephen Decatur. It's 6-0 Decatur against 6-0 North Carolina. What do you think?
I think anytime you've got 2 undefeated teams this late in the season, you've got guys on both sides that are doing a lot of things correctly, and they're getting a couple bounces either way. I think Coach McMorris from North Carolina High School, he's a new coach up there. Yeah. He's kind of, expanding the wing tee offense. He's actually running the quarterback out of shotgun in wing tee. We talked to Coach Coleman that's a little wrinkle that our defense is going to be preparing for, but really hasn't seen a whole lot of. It's a complex offense, so our D coordinators and especially our D line, they got to get home. They got to get through the line and get home and make sure that our guys in the secondary, if the ball's put in the air, and we got to try, limit the PIs. I won't say no PIs. I mean, that's hard to do, but eliminate the big play. Kent Island scored on a big hitter last week. If we do that, we should be fine. How are you thinking about, especially from an offensive standpoint?
This is a running and defensive team, I feel like, and they try to draw you in. They got 3 guys who have run for about 400 yards on the team on the season, including the quarterback. So they try to draw your defense in, so you got to stop the run, and then they try to hit you long.
Sure.
I watched them against Y High, and that's what they did a couple times. A 14-10 victory, I think, over Y High.
Yeah. There's a lot of tape out there right now, so they're going to try, and they certainly know that us here at Decatur are prepared. Our coaching staff is putting the time in, watching film. Yeah. So there'll be some new wrinkles for sure that we're going to see on Friday night.
Yeah, we just got to do what we do. Get out early. Last year, homecoming game, same thing. Last year was against North Carolina, 16-14 victory for Decatur, but that was a tough one. A knockdown, drag out that ended. North Carolina had the ball and was moving down the field and just came up short on 4th down. But when we played them in the playoffs, it's a different story. 21-6, we were up at halftime. We made them throw the ball. that was not to their advantage.
Sure.
And we pulled away for a pretty easy victory, 43-27. So should be a great game.
Yeah, they don't want to. I mean, I really think that teams don't want to get into a shootout with us.
Right.
I really think if they're having to trade scores on each side, then eventually we're gonna win that horse race.
Yeah.
So they're gonna try and be physical as soon as they get off the school bus. Coming from Caroline County, there's no short of physicality coming from this program.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be a great homecoming, and the weather's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah.
And a big crowd.
Looking forward to calling the game with you.
I'm glad you're back.
We'll be back in the
I'm glad you're back, man. We were filling out your W-2. We thought you were gone until tax time, man. But you're back, so we're glad.
I'm back. So come out Friday night at 6 o'clock. It's homecoming game. It's a whiteout game. We'll have the homecoming king and queen announced. Should be an exciting time.
It will be. It will be. Spread the word. We want to get everybody here, and if you can't get the kids of the community, out and involved and see what this is all about, so it's really, really special, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody out here.
One of my favorite things from last year was the video after the game, homecoming Bryson running back, after I guess he'd given an interview or something, he was running back to his team with fireworks in the background. Oh, it was clutch, man. That was good stuff.
That is good. That is good. Hopefully we got some fireworks again Friday night.
I hope so. Before we go, we just want to extend our prayers and condolences to the Delmar football family and the whole Delmar area. Tragedy hit them this weekend. As teachers and parents, that's our worst fear.
Yeah, absolutely. It really brings brings things into perspective.
Exactly. All right, so that's going to do it for us. We're going to send you off now with some upcoming events at SDHS. We'll catch you next week. Hulkamania, baby.
All right, go Hawks.
What you going to do when Hulkamania runs wild on you? Woo!
Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life.